So let's start today with Popeyes chicken sandwiches. We are still talking about the chicken sandwich war of 2019. Cheryl.
But this is part of the story that we've not heard up till now, and that is what the employees at Popeyes have had to go through. A bunch of employees were recently interviewed, and they're talking about 60, 70-hour work weeks, working nonstop. They are talking about shifts that are lasting, I don't know, 12, 13 hours, making 600 sandwiches on a Saturday in an 11-hour shift. One gentleman was talking about. They say they're overwhelmed, they're exhausted, they're in the middle of fights, people angry when they started running out. They say it's been a dangerous situation because customers were angry when they had to wait too long. So this is another side to this chicken war story we've not heard about, because if you think about some of these employees, some of them are high school students, many of them are very young, and they're working for minimum wage.
You know, it's interesting that you say that, because in the midst of all this hoopla over the chicken wars, there were those conversations and comments that were online where people were advocating for people who work at Popeyes, saying, okay, great, now that you've had the success with the chicken, with the sandwiches, now pay your employees more and treat them better and give them better hours. So it's nice that other people are taking attention.
You waited a long time in line.
I did. When I went, I waited in line for 20 minutes, and then it took 30 minutes for me to actually get my food. I felt sorry for the employees, and you know, there were people there tempted to get mad at them, but you know, it wasn't their fault, and there was only one register open, and I know those people back in the kitchen were just going crazy trying to get that food out as soon as possible. So I really felt sorry for them, and I think they do deserve a little extra pay because they were working extra hard.
Some of the employees said they were dreading going back the next day because they just knew they were going to get this crush of people that are excited about it. But this is sort of the other side to the story. A lot of people have been talking about this online. We want to share some of those comments for you as people feel sorry for people working there in this situation. I drove by a Popeyes on Claremont on Friday. The front car in the drive-thru couldn't get out. Cars in parking spots could not leave. The drive-thru line was backed out onto the road. No one could get anywhere. That's why people were so frustrated and often taking it out on the employees. So a good point there.
I went to that same one at Claremont. It was the same situation where it was just gridlock.
Well, that's true. This Reddit user is saying they stopped at every Popeyes between Charleston, South Carolina, and Atlanta, and all my sandwiches were dashed.
I love that, sandwiches.
I think it's also, you know, you think about Chick-fil-A, I hate to add insult to injury, but you think about Chick-fil-A, they are used to having this amount of customers constantly. So they have their setup, and they have, you know, people who take your order before you even get to the window. So once you get to the window, all you do is pick up your bag and go. But Popeyes, this was a surprise. They didn't know this was going to take off like this. So not only were the employees not prepared, but the company wasn't prepared, and now we know they're out of sandwiches.
Yeah. Let us know. Maybe the employees should get some bonuses. Who knows? We'll see what happens next.